What's up, guys? This is the weekly watch list video for next week, which I think will be October 7th. And we're going to go over kind of things I'm watching into next week. Um, First things first, we've got some hot sectors right now, which would be K-Web, and this is like the overseas Chinese stock market, the tech stocks, right? We've got this kind of inverse head and shoulders type deal, also slash flag pattern that we formed overnight, or that we formed over the past few days, creating a squeeze. We've got a 30-minute squeeze. We were printing some buy signals. We got bought up into the close, had 15-minute buy signals that turned into A plus. If you're a follower of my signals, this isn't like the indicator. The only thing that's different here is the candle colors are indication, right? So the light blue are regular buy signals, and the green are A plus buy signals. We got an A plus buy signal here, and then got some buy signals into the close on K-Web. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on stocks like JD. This one we traded and caught a 5% move overnight from Thursday to Friday. I'm going to just continue to look for continuation as we get moves up into just continuation until this trend ends, right? We've got good volume still coming in. I don't think, at least we don't have a sign that this move is over. So we're going to continue to trade it as such as the market continues to reprice um, Chinese stocks, right? Ones that I like is JD. You can see we had 15-minute buy signals into the close. Futu is actually the strongest one out of all of them. If we're looking at this, you can see we had a 15-minute buy signal into the close. We had a 30-minute squeeze, and we were getting some 30-minute buy signals all throughout. But this one looks great for continuation to the upside and a move higher. So A plus signal on the 15-minute. We got an A plus signal earlier. This does look great for continuation, 30-minute squeeze. And we did close at a new high. Let me remove these fibs real quick. You can see we closed at a new high with a strong candle. And so this one looks good. And this is actually at the top of the relative strength uh, scanner, right? So this is the strongest stock, followed by ASHR. And this one simply just is another subset of, in a way, K-Web, right? You can see here we've been getting these 30-minute squeezes and then a pop, 30-minute squeeze and then pop. There's a lot of momentum in this sector, so we want to pay attention to this. We want to pay attention to the strength and some other ones that are setting up as well. We've got Baba. This one looks pretty good. Not as strong as Futu. And then we have PTD or PDD. This one also looks pretty good. We have buy signal into the close and a buy signal into the close on this name here. So on the 15-minute and 30-minute. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like it's flagging. We could see a continuation to the upside on that name. And then other stocks or sectors of the market that are looking good. XLC. So this one has had continued strength. So we want to pay attention to this one. You can see here that we have this buy signal on the 4 hour here on XLC. You can see we have this nice run up here off of these 15-minute and 30-minute buy signals. And so now what we want to pay attention to is like, okay, XLC is gearing up to go, right? So that's going to put us in a good position for, of course, Meta and making its move to 600, which is very probable. And then the 1618 retracement on this one as well. So I think this has a really high probability of continuing higher, and we just need to focus on the strength within this sector. So the top holdings within this are Meta and Google. So Google, this one has A plus buy signals on the 4 hour. We're squeezing on the 15-minute, and we're squeezing on the 30-minute. So here's the thing. So what it's looking like is we're getting kind of this pattern of where we had resistance here, and we couldn't break it, couldn't break it, couldn't break it. And then we broke it. And then now we came back, we retested it, we held it as support, and now we're looking for continuation into the next level. I think that we can get up into this 170, 170.76, 50% retracement. But ultimately, I think that we are set for a move up into this 175 area, the 618 level. So I think that looks really good for continuation. So I'm looking for continued upside movement in Goog and Google. And then same thing, Netflix. This one has a daily buy signal, 4 hour squeeze, 15 minute buy signal has fired, or squeeze has fired. Same thing here. The squeeze has fired as well here on 15 minute it appears, or the sorry, the third, or yeah, 30 minute. So I'm looking for continuation in this sector. TMUS is one that has also had some strength, but that seems to have made its move to the 1272 and is having a little bit of trouble. But we have this 30-minute squeeze. Maybe we'll get some continuation off of that. So that's what we're seeing here. Those are the setups, and that's kind of the sectors that I'm paying attention to. If we want to rank these out and take a look, XLU is still at the top of the list. It's taking a little bit of a breather. XLI, so names like GE and CAT maybe setting up here. So we'll probably want to add those to the watch list. You can see that we've got buy signals on the 15-minute, and we have 30-minute. We had buy signals. Looks like that squeeze fired off. And I'm just looking for continuation into the 1272, which is about $8 higher. GE looks great as well. So you can see we just are in this flag pattern. We're in a 4 hour squeeze. And so we've got earnings coming up 10/22. We got this 15-minute A plus. And yeah, so let's see if we can get momentum to shift on this one and potentially take this one to the upside as well. This one actually looks really good. I'm going to make sure to add that to my watch list for continuation to the upside. From there, we can take a look at, here's some of the relative strength names that we're looking at. Futu, we had talked about at the top of the list. KWeb is up there. Really, it's all China, 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 right? That's where we're getting seeing a lot of strength. There's Baba up there. Okay, so now you can see here that IBM, this one is showing some strength as well. You can see here we have 4 hour A plus, a little extended at this point, but we've also got this 15-minute A plus as well. That's a little extended. So if we can get a pullback, we can look for continuation on this name. You can see here, the last time we had A plus signals on this name, we had a nice move to the upside. So I'm looking for something similar. Right now, nothing actionable on AFL. That one was nice buy signals off the 4 hour and the daily, which gave us a move essentially from 110.50 to 115. So a nice move. Let's see what else we've got here. Met got a 4 hour signal. So that one looks good, especially with Aflac breaking out. So in this scenario, I would rather play Aflac. It's at higher up the list, so I'd rather trade that name. We've got a 4 hour buy on ATMO or ATMU. So that's interesting. This one's had some strength, so we'll keep an eye on that. I'm just running through the scan here so you guys can get an idea of what's trading higher. So CAT, 15-minute, we discussed McDonald's 4 hour, nice squeeze, trading above resistance, holding it as support. Yeah, this one looks good. So maybe we'll want to look on the next continuation signal. So for example, like right here, we'll look for a continuation and play it to the upside. So we're looking to play names with strength. So Carvana. So we've got 30-minute A plus, we got a 4 hour A plus. This one looks great for upside and a continuation to the upside. So we'll keep an eye on that. Guild, I like this one as well. We've got 4 hour A plus, 15 minute buy signal. So this one looks pretty good for continuation to the upside. We'll keep an eye on that. We've got a bunch of 4 hour buys here on Oracle, Met, ATMU, VRT looks pretty good as well. That looks like a nice setup. This has 4 hour buy signals, 15 minute buy A plus, 4 hour, A plus, 15 minute, A plus, 30 minute. FTNT, we had discussed that one in my previous video. This one looks really good. A plus buy signal on the daily, and then we have A plus buy signal on the 195 minute. Reddit, we've got a 3 day buy signal and a 4 hour buy signal. It's just there's not too much I can do here with this one at this point from where it's trading. I think really the ideal entry point would have been in here. So Google, this one looks good. We talked about this. And then CSX. So this one looks pretty choppy. That's why I'm probably going to avoid it. But I mean, we have buy signals on literally every time frame, all four. So we have buy signals on the daily, 4 hour, and 15 minute and 30 minute. So that's interesting. But with that being said, it's at the bottom of the list in terms of strength. So there's your list of strong stocks that are in play. One that has been really strong is Caesar. So this one's pretty interesting. I think that we could see continuation in this name for sure. Nice 15-minute squeeze end of day, 30-minute end of squeeze or end of day squeeze looks pretty awesome. But I would say that's really it, guys. That's all I'm kind of watching, keeping an eye on relative strength um, as we're trading, and I think this looks good for continuation. And so that's kind of the main names I'm paying attention to. I'll definitely keep an eye on Caesar into next week. That actually looks like a really, really good setup. Um, so, but okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Kind of recap. Keep an eye on the Chinese stocks continue to play their strength as they are being repriced. Here's your top dogs essentially here going into next week. APP, I think any buy signal you're going to want to play. Like for example, 131 here, we had a $10 move on APP. It looks like from between Thursday of last week and into today. So that was a great move as well. And I would say really just pay attention to these high flyers, pay attention to the relative strength, and we're going to want to continue to trade those until it doesn't work anymore. But just to let you guys know, we're doing a trial on these buy signals. So here's an example of some buy signals here. Here's some buy signals here, buy signals here. And a lot of the members have found it really useful. We're offering 50% off the first month. And so the code is ALGOTRIAL. I'm going to put that in the description and you guys can check that out. But I would say that's really it in terms of things for you guys here. So I hope this helps. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video.